Did I ever tell you guys the story about how I lost my Bronc ID? It's kind of funny because I lost it after I just swiped into my building and after I just made plans with a new girl from my floor for dinner, and since you need your Bronc ID in order to even look at what they're serving for dinner. Anyway, here's my story. I lost my ID and was looking for it for about an hour. That hour included this new girl from my floor looking through every inch of my room. Everything was everywhere, and Felicity coming home and helping too. We looked and looked. Nothing. I lost it. Finally, Felicity said, "Just use mine." So I did. I went into the cafeteria, and I'll never forget those words as I went to get my card swiped. "She's black. You're not black." I got my dear roommate's card confiscated. Great. I didn't even have my phone with me to call her. Even more great. Then I had to eat, so I used the free guest pass from this girl that I just met earlier in the stairwell. What a great first impression. After dinner, we went back to the room to go get Felicity, but she wasn't there. So I went next door to get Denise and ask her if she knew where Felicity was. She did, and walked me to her. Boom. The door slammed behind us, and Denise was locked out of her room just like that. That pretty much wraps up all the misfortune of my day. Oh, gosh. Anyway, I never found that Bronc ID, but $30 later, here we are. We're in college, and people lose things all the time. Whether it's a ping pong game in the SRC, a shoe right before you're running out your dorm room, a pen in the back of a book, or a boyfriend you just cheated on at a party. In fact, Fiona McCann, author of the newspaper article on the art of losing things from the Irish Times in 2009, said that every second brings palpitations of panic over the latest lost object. Did you get that? Every second, people are losing things. So let's cover 3 common mishaps. People often lose their phone, their weight, and their virginity. How many times have you or someone you've known lost your phone? Usually when people lose their phone, they need to retrace their steps. So I walked in my house while I was still on the phone. Turned around to shut the door, turned right back around, looked at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I was looking good. Saw the cat, played with the cat. No. Played with the cat on the floor. Hit my head on the table, laid there for a second, then put my phone on the ground so I could use both hands to get up. That's where it is, under the table. By the way, you know that's why cats suck, because if you had a puppy, there'd be no reason why you'd be on the ground in the first place. Anyway, did you know that you're the only one that cares if you lose your phone? AT&T sure doesn't care if you lose your phone. By the way, I called them on September 25th, the AT&T wireless store in Quaker Bridge Mall, and talked to Jordan. Did you know if you lose your phone with insurance, it's a regular phone, it's $50. And if it's a smartphone, it's $125. And I'll tell you what, on any given day, if someone asks me if this phone is smart, I'm going to say, yeah, because my whole life is in this. This has every day, by the hour. But if I lose this phone, I'm an EOP. They didn't give me a stipend for that. Losing your phone isn't fun, and losing your weight is even less, especially with the term freshman 15 all around you. Losing weight is a common thing around the college campus. Everyone close your eyes and think about this. A warm piece of apple pie, a hot, rich, moist brownie with a cold glass of milk, and the smell of a hot pizza that just came right out of the oven. Mentally, you all just gained about 5 Do we need an intermission? You all just gained about 5 pounds. Anyway, so when I'm in dailies, the dessert station, because it's there right when you leave, it's always calling my name. So every time I see my hand go into the dessert, I take a look up and look for someone with some jiggle, and my hand comes right back in. Do you know how many people are getting weight loss surgery these days? In fact, Tara Mansell and Alan Saber from the Bariatric Surgery and Adolescent Obesity from the International Journal of Child Health and Human Development said that obesity is the most prevalent metabolic disorder. And because the results have been quite favorable in the adult population, specialists are looking to bring that right into the teenage population. But you know what's funny? these teenagers just need a little jiggler by their meals and they'd stop eating so much too. What you need to keep in mind is that making healthy choices are easy. So you gotta put down the piece of cake and get an apple and lose some weight. Now, on to the nitty gritty. Losing your virginity. Like the well-known actor Steve Carell, for some people it takes 40 years to get the courage to, well, get it up. 40 minutes, 40 seconds, what's the difference? Losing your virginity is a time to remember. Now, sometimes when people lose their virginity, they need to retrace their steps. Okay, so last time I was at the party, we were dancing a lot. And I didn't know that that boy from my speech class can move his hips so well, really well. One thing led to another and we went downstairs. I lost it. From the article of Prospective Associations Between Alcohol and Drug Consumption and Risky Sex Among Female College Students, and from the Journal of Alcohol and Sex Education, intoxicated sex independently predicted condom non-use and multiple partners. Did you get that? Drunk sex means no condoms and lots of people. That's not cute. Anyway, in case I just scared you from having sex, just remember what Steve Carell did say in that famous movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin. Is it true that if you don't use it, you'll lose it? Now that we covered those 3 basic things, let's go out, get some milkshakes, and have some sex. What we really need to do is start keeping track of our stuff. So, coming straight from the article, Keeping Track of Your Stuff from Parenting Magazine in 2007, which, by the way, is focused on children ages 3 to 5 to keep track of their stuff. Just remember that everything has its own place, whether it's a phone in your pocket, or a brownie, or an apple in your hand, or your virginity in your heart. Just watch out, because you never know when you're going to lose them.